Hello everybody, my name is Gadamore. Welcome back from the video of NHL 21 franchise mode. We're going to continue this series. We had a couple of problems with the actual draft picks, right? There was a glitch or something that happened where all the scouts for some reason didn't do shit. And we had to figure out on our own which player what kind of potential he was and everything. And that's kind of annoying. And I found out that that was actually a thing in this game so far. Is that the yesterday I found out that the draft picks, apparently the scouts, they don't matter because it's just a glitch. No matter how long you equip them or anything, or you manually set them up, they're still coming the draft day. It's gonna be like they didn't do shit the entire year. So that's very weird, boys. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm just gonna select the players eventually. At the end of the season, I'm gonna have to take manually a look at every single rookie and all the ones that are elite and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to pin them by myself, so I at least I'm gonna know who's a rookie, which rookie is an elite and stuff like that. Because otherwise, it's stupid. It's completely stupid, but it's just how it is. We also managed to get a really good player in Barkov in the free agency once again, boys. And if I go into edit lines and everything, you're gonna see. So I got Barkov, right? I got a couple players again, but nothing too crazy per se. I think we're doing just fine. Dickinson is replacing right now an injured player, which is Ishar, of course. He's replacing Ishar. Barkov normally plays here, but right now he plays up there with Schwartz and Brat. So we're going to continue the simulation. I don't want to waste any more time whatsoever here. And I also found out by doing my own franchise mode, by the way, boys, as we're going to be simulating. Apparently there's another glitch. There's another system. Hold on, 5, I believe. So almost a Montreal Canadiens game. Apparently there's another system where if you play somebody, is value, like if you play somebody, for example, what I did was I traded literally Alex Chasson yesterday as I was playing. I traded Alex Chasson, which is an 80 overall right winger, but I played him on the left wing aside from Gretzky on the second line the entire year. He didn't grow at all. He stayed an 80 overall. He was a top 9, so really garbage player overall, right? It's a depth forward. His value was a value of an elite basically at the trade deadline. So I think that's another glitch right there, basically, boys. Or it's either intended or it's a glitch. I don't know, boys, but it's pretty funny. It's something we can abuse of for sure, boys. I'm abusing of the system. If the game gives me bullshit stuff, I'm gonna abuse out of it. I'm gonna use it. So the trades, like the value and stuff like that, I'll definitely use that. If I can get some first round picks for a bunch of garbage players I already had, I can definitely do that. So we'll just see how it goes eventually. Right now we are not we're not doing too good actually, because we got 3 losses out of our last 4 games. That's not good at all actually. Let's go take a look really quick. I want to make sure that my scouts are equipped. I'm still going to use them, obviously, because I am going to be able to pin the players afterwards. So after every turn. So Heist, it's good. You don't have anything else going on. Let's continue to, continue to scout everyone. Every time, buddy. Just scout every single people you can. And we're going to simulate the next 5 games, I guess. Right now, we are not doing so good, though. Even though Jack Hughes is having a good time, 15 points in 15 games played so far. 2, 4, 5, so all the way up to the Ottawa Senators game. Let's hope that we can win. Montreal is a good team, but we did defeat them. That's good. That's good news right there. We got to defeat these good teams right there. Nice. There's another win. 2 wins, 3 wins in a row actually. We're not having any troubles against Dallas, so at least there's that. We can definitely beat these guys. These are garbage. Come on. Yeah, there we go. The Islanders are garbage, so we got to defeat them. Matthias Ekholm got injured again. God damn it. Can he not get injured? Like, come on now. He just was injured. Now I gotta replace him with a scratch player, which is gonna be Murphy. So Murphy, get your ass back in there. And do I want to replace him with Severson? I might want to do that. Hold on. Do I have anybody in the system that's... Yeah, I think I want to play Severson right here. Then again, it does have a +1. So, you know what? Let's keep it like that. Let's keep Murphy at his position. Why not? Doesn't matter to me. We did win another game, so there we go. 5 games, 5 wins in a row. I think that's another win for us. So 6 wins in a row. We're actually doing good now. All right, so we're bouncing back up. And Dickinson, what did he do for us? 4 points, -1, but he did pretty well overall. I mean, I'm pretty happy with what he did. So there you go. Isha, you're going back in there, I guess. Hughes is going to stay in the first line. And Barkov, you're going to stay up here, basically. So that's perfect. Let's continue, boys. Draft, nope. Decline trade, and there it is. Yeah, so we, after our 3-game losing streak, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 game winning streak. So we bounced back up double the time amount of that, which puts us as a record of 7-3 after our last 10 games. Perfect. And Jack Hughes, more points than games. I love seeing that, boys. Are we one of the best teams? We are the best team of our division, at least. But look at that. The Canucks are going to be really hard to pass this year. 37 points already, boys. They only have 3 losses overall. Yeah, the Canucks might have the President's Trophy already hooked in their hands if they don't fuck it up, that is. So we're doing fantastic. I still have to make my due diligence right here. Look at the scouts and everything. Yeah, Alvetskine is ready to scout again. So there's only one guy in that whole system. That's what I'm talking about. There's nobody playing there. Literally nobody. All right, let's take a look at our team stats. If we need to upgrade anything at all, boys. I'm pretty sure we don't because we're winning like crazy. We got the second best team, offensive team. And we also have the best defensive team. Power play wise, we got the 3rd best power play. And penalty kill, the 2nd best penalty kill. We don't need to change anything whatsoever, it looks like. We are just fine as it is, so we're just going to continue simulation. We don't have to worry about anything whatsoever, boys. All the way up to the Anaheim Ducks game, right? I'm taking a look every time at the scouts in between the 5 games. Allows me to really know who's who. Ekholm is back, finally. So that's the 2nd time he's back. Hopefully he doesn't get injured anymore. I really need him to stay healthy. Definitely need him to stay healthy. So there's another win. I believe that's another win again. So that's 8 win in a row right here. Continue your winning streak, boys. I love seeing that. 9 wins in a row. Fantastic. 9 wins in a row. Can we get a 10 wins in a row? Let's go, boys. We're doing so fantastic right now. I love seeing that. 11 wins in a row. All right, I've got my team under control. Like, I transformed this team, boys. We had 1 year, 1 disappointing year. And afterwards, we became basically the President's Trophy team last year. And this year, we're going for it. I mean, 11 wins in a row right now. Even though the Canucks had a big-time advantage over us, they're starting to lose games while we're not losing at all. So we're 38 points already. They have 45. We might have it if we continue our winning streak. I mean, Jack Hughes is going off big time. 30 points now, boys, in 25 games played. This guy is playing fantastic for us. I mean, he's a monster. He's a beast. Okay, let's see. Do we have anybody else? Alvenstein. All right. I want to make sure that I do... Is he scouted entirely right now? He's not even scouted entirely. What? Come on now. You gotta, at this point, only one guy to scout. I mean, you think your job would be pretty easy, my guy. What are you doing? All right, let's keep it moving, boys. We don't have to change anything whatsoever. 2, 4, 5, so all the way up to the Edmonton Oilers game. That's 12 in a row right there. Can we keep the winning streak going? Oh, hold on. Can we keep it going, boys? Please. Yes, we sure can. That's 13 in a row. 13 wins, boys. All right, let's go. We got this. Yeah, 14 wins in a row. We're doing fantastic. Let's keep it going. Oh, there it is. It stopped against Tampa Bay, but it's going back again. Oh my God, that's perfect. So we ended up having a 13 game winning streak in a row, and afterwards we lost, but we lost in the shootout, so we could have won that game. But afterwards, if we would have won that game, boys, that would have been 15 in a row. Shit is crazy. What a thing. So 9-0-1. Good God, that's crazy. We're doing fantastic. I don't need to change anything, to be honest. We're at 47 points now. We're dominating. 45 points right below us is the Lightning. The Lightning is doing pretty good. That's the main reason why we lost to them in the shootout. Canucks, for some reason, I don't know who do they have in our team to make it to be so good. 55 points. They're having a fantastic season over there. All right, let's take a look at the scouts again, I guess. All right, all the scouts have been equipped, boys. It took me about 5 minutes to do so. And now let's take a look if the glitch is actually real or not. All right, so draft board. Is that the thing that we need? No, it's the draft class, right? It's view draft class, I believe. Yep, that's the one. Let's see if the glitch is on. So far not. So far it's not the case. I'm still gonna pin them though, just to be sure that in the draft pick itself it doesn't. So at least I can do it that way. So at least that way it works. So that's fantastic for me at least. Let's pin all of them, boys. Every single people I see, even the top 6, all right? Even the top 6s. If I see a medium elite that's guaranteed or just literally an elite that's guaranteed, looking for those, boys. All right, so far so good. I don't see anything else. Low elites, nope. Everybody else needs to be a little bit more looked at. So I think we're good on that side. All right, so far so good. These are the only guys that we need to take really a big look at. So, all right, we're good. We're good, boys. And what about our players? I do need to look at our players just to make sure that nobody grew too much. I think Brokstrand grew quite a lot, actually. He went to an 86. Wasn't he an 83 or something like that? I'm pretty sure. I don't remember him being an 86 unless I'm mistaken, boys. Anyways, he's doing fantastic over there. With Hoffman, of course. Hoffman, how many goals does he have? 13 goals. All right, so he's not being dominating like last year. Absolutely not. But Jack Hughes is, though. So I don't know. Maybe it's balancing it out for these two because they're both snipers, I guess. Schwartz, yep. I think it's working fine right now. Brett is playing the position he's supposed to be playing. Same thing for Merkley. That's fantastic. Yep. Dadonov playing in there. Gusev, nope. Anybody that I needed to play per se? No, I think everybody's fine. Ishar is having a tough time for sure. Ishar still hasn't had, like, he's a big time player for us, but he still didn't have so far a single game where he basically had more single season where he had more points than games, and that's disappointing for a player like him. You know, he should be producing. Like, look at Barkov, 30 and 30, and he's playing on the third line. So Barkov's producing. So I don't know why Ishar is not. You know, two-way forwards. That's the problem with two-way forwards. I don't like them. I don't like the two-way forwards. They just don't produce that well, boys. It's just how it is, I guess. Sometimes there's these types of players that, for some reason, do not have a good time. Markstrom is just a fantastic goaltender for us, and Lundqvist is actually having a pretty good season. So there's that as well. Kovacs is starting to grow a little bit, so there's that, boys. That's good. That's good for us, I guess. Tufte, everybody else, I think everybody's good. I don't see anybody else that's really growing that much, so we're good, boys. Let's keep it moving. I already know who I might want to trade. It's going to be a big-ass trade if I do it. He needs to keep it moving, though. I mean, I'm talking about Ishar, of course. I might want to trade Ishar. Now, you guys might lose your mind over that sentence right there, but 2, 4, 5, so all the way up to the Rangers game, New York Rangers. What I'm having in mind is if Ishihara doesn't produce like I wanted to produce, you know, sure he's helping out our team defensively, but I was hoping that he would be like an offensive guy. He's 90 overall. He's supposedly better than Hughes, but Hughes is playing much better. Sure, Hughes is on the first line and all, and Ishihara's on the second, but still, it doesn't explain why Barkov is playing better than him and he's playing on the third line. So I think it's all about the type of player he is. I think he's just not, he shouldn't be playing for us. I feel like that's just how it is, right? He doesn't belong with us, I guess. There's another winning streak going on for us, by the way, right there. We are at, what, 5 in a row right there? Yeah, 6 wins in a row, actually, right there. We're doing fantastic. I mean, another 6-game winning streak. There is nothing that can stop us at this point. We are dominating completely. I might even be scared to actually do any trades whatsoever because we are dominating so much, you know. So I do have another scout I have to equip right here. So the scouts are done. Now we're ready to continue our journey, our winning streak. I'm curious to see how far it's going to go this one, since our previous one went all the way up to 13 wins in a row. Can we get there again? That would be crazy. We're already at 6 wins in a row right there. So yeah, I believe that's, 6 wins in a row. So let's go, boys. 2, 4, and 5 all the way up to the Philadelphia Flyers game. Can we get another big time winning streak? Well, Ishihara's gonna get injured again. Fuck me, man. All right. He sure keeps getting injured. That's not helping his season at all. That's really not helping his season at all, boys. Let's put Barkov back in there, I guess. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. There goes the winning streak, just like that. So there's a loss, I guess. Then there's another loss. All right, well, here comes the losing streak. We're bound to have a bounce back like that. Even though we did win right there. So it's only 2 losses in a row, and Ishihara is already back. All right, so it didn't last too long, I guess. So that's, at least there's good stuff going on right here. So Ishihara, you're going back in there. Barkov as well, switching it up. Let's go. Can we get, get things back up again? I think it's literally when he gets injured, we're starting to struggle a little bit. But there we go. So still a good, really good record. After 40 games played, we are 29, 8, and 3. That's last 10 records of 7 and 3. So we're still doing fantastic. 68 points for Canucks. Anybody close to? So the closest to them is definitely me at 61 points. It's going to be really tough to beat them, boys. Catching them up, it's going to be hard. Even though they already played like 44 games, so we got an advantage over them a little bit. Jack Hughes still doing fantastic for the team. Yeah, I like seeing that. I like seeing that a lot. So let's take a look at the scouts again. Every time, boys. Making sure everybody's assigned. These 2 guys, I didn't assign them, but I think I should probably assign Ice, to be honest. I think there's good players. Yeah, good potentials in there, especially at number 34 and stuff. Good potential, so I should definitely assign these guys. Definitely, yeah. Just to make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing out right here. So I think we're good. 40 games played so far. Let's take a look at our team stats really quick. Make sure that there's nothing missing, right? So games for per game, same thing really, right? Games against. Hold on. We're still the best defensive team. Power play, we're moving up, the second best power play, and we're still the very first, the best penalty kill. So nothing that we have to change whatsoever, boys, right here. We do not have anything to change. So if we take a look at edit lines, Jack Hughes is doing fantastic for us. What about Ishihara? So Ishihara only played so far 27 games, so he does have 24 points. He's not doing horrible, but he's not doing at his best. You know, I expect more. He had a good season last year. That was a good season last year. This year, kind of disappointing, boys. I should probably play him on the first line, but because he's a center only, I gotta play him the second line. You know, he's a medium elite and Hughes is a high elite, so he's got a lot more potential to grow and everything. So that's why I'm playing Hughes instead. I don't know, man. Ishihara is kind of he was drafted first overall as well. I mean, same thing as Hughes, I guess. Look at the Devils, though. They had these goddamn centers up point. They should have traded me for a winger or something. Because Ishihara cannot play in the wing. So I'm stuck playing him in the second line. That's why I'm kind of tempted to go find someone that can probably play for Hughes. Or play with Hughes. But I think Hoffman's doing a decent job. He's doing a really good job. But eventually he's going to drop, boys. So I don't know. Anyways, I think everybody's good. We can continue simulation. We don't have any time to waste here. Really, we can't. We don't need to waste time. Basically, our team is doing fantastic. We can go all the way up to the trade deadline. But I have to take a look at the scouts every time. Scout everything. So 2, 4, and 5. So all the way up to the Toronto Maple Leafs game. Let's take it there and get some wins. There's a second loss in a row right here. I don't like to see that, but the Philadelphia Flyers are in a big time winning streak right there. But I guess we lost as well against Boston, right? But a win against Panthers and a win against the Jets right there as well. So we're bouncing back up. There we go. At least we're bouncing back up. We're getting some losing streaks. So when we lose 2 or 3 games in a row, but never more than that. And afterwards, we bounce back up with 6, 7 game winning streaks and stuff like that. It's we're doubling it up, so that's why it's so fantastic right now. I just like seeing that. It's fantastic. So 67 points, on par with 73 points. We could beat the Canucks, boys. We just gotta keep winning, and they have to start losing, basically. So. We'll see if we can do it, really. Toronto Maple Leafs are starting to get up there. 30 wins. Look at that. 62 points. They're getting up there. Even the Lightning is catching up to us. That's kind of crazy. All right, so I signed some of the scouts again. Let's go ahead and continue the simulation. That's 4. That's 5. All the way up to the Vegas Golden Knights game in the 1st of February. So we're going all the way up to the next month right there. Let's see if we can win some games. That's not a loss. We're starting to lose a little bit more here, which I don't like to see that. We were having a fantastic season. We're getting some wins for sure, but we're getting more losses than we used to have at the beginning of the season. So that's kind of worrying to me right there. Are the other teams, maybe they're making some trades, upgrading themselves. But look at that 10-1 win against San Jose, which is doing horrible this year. Last record of 6-4 in the last 10 games. So that's a bit too much losses there. 4 losses. We're still doing good. Still been fantastic. Canucks 75 points. We got 73. 2 points away, boys. 2 points away. 70 points for Lightnings. It's going to be a big time race for the actual President's Trophy this year. I want to be able to get the second, for a second year in a row, be the best team. I want to be able to do it. 57 points for Jack Hughes. We're up there. We're coming up close to the actual trade deadline, boys, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. We're moving up big time right now. Do we have anything? Nope, we don't have any scouts that we need to worry about. If we take a look at our lineups, just for the growth-wise, we got, these guys are not growing, so I feel like these guys are the type to grow in between seasons and not during the seasons, which is fine by me. And these guys are not growing too much either, but they're playing their position, so they're playing just fine as it is. And anybody that grew over here? No, not really. So they're gonna be growing during the off season, I guess. Markstrom doing fantastic as always. They started to drop off a little bit, but as you can see, I mean, what a season. This guy is a fantastic goalie for us. And over here, nobody that really grew all the way up enough so that they can play in the league at least, you know. So I don't need to worry about anything in this, anybody in the system per se. Yeah, I think we're good, boys. So that's fantastic. We're going to go all the way up to the actual trade deadline, I guess. Let's go. we're going to be doing obviously a trade deadline. We're going to finish the entire season today. So 2, 4, and 5. So all the way up to the Toronto Maple Leafs game. Let's do it, boys. There's a win. There's another win. I like to see that. Get some wins right here. There's a overtime loss. So we got a point out of that. We're in the... At this point of the season right here, we want as many wins and as many losses in overtime. If we lose overtime or shootout, please, because we need those points. We need the President's Trophy right there. We're still 1 point away, as you can see, from the Canucks. 82 points, and they've got 83, so we really want to keep it going big time right here, all right? Keep scouting as well. Keep scouting for players and stuff. All right, I'm good. I've got all the scouts equipped. I think I'm going to start doing every 10 games, the scouts, because they take a long time to do. So I might be tempted to just do every 10 games. So 2 right here, 4, and 5. So at the Nashville Predators game, we're going to stop there. Let's go, buddy. You got this. Alexander Steen. There we go. That's another win. So that how many wins? 4 wins in a row right there. Let's keep the winning streak going. 5 in a row against Nashville. Can we win? We got an injured player right here, Josh Jacobs. Which one is that? That's a defenseman, right? That's a defenseman, boys. So let's replace him with a scratch player, which turns out to be a defenseman as well. So that works out for us. Okay, there we go. And what about us? What happened there? We got an injury as well? Okay, we got an injury apparently, boys. So Connor Murphy, you're going in there. I think it's Buffalogun that got injured. What? No, Ristolainen. Buffalogun got retired last year. That's right. So Ristolainen got injured apparently, boys. God damn it. He was having a really good season as well. That's kind of a shame, really, right there. I'm going to replace him with Hamilton for sure. And the next thing, I think I want to replace him with this, with Severson. All right, so just like that. Oh my God, yeah, I know. It's been done already. I know. I already did it. I already changed it up. They went a bit early on that one. So yeah, winning streak gets to an end because of the injuries. That's a shame. And can we win against Pittsburgh? No, we're going to start losing now because of the injuries. Oh, no, Jesper Bratt. Fuck, man. All right. Jeez. At least we won against, yes. Wait, what do you mean, Connor Murphy? You were about to tell me that my depth defenseman I'm using as an injury replacement was going to get injured? Man, he had a minor injury for a second there. That was going to be annoying. Let's take a look back really quick. All right, so... Who's playing who? So Dickinson's playing there. Obviously, Merkley he's got to stay in the third line. He's a third liner. So I'm thinking just switch it up like that. Dadonov, you're going to be playing over here, right? You're going to be playing with Ishia. And Dickinson, you're going to be playing in the fourth line while Mr. Bratt comes back, right? So that's that. So we got 2 injuries right now, or one of each side. I don't like seeing that. That's not going to be good for our simulation. That's really not going to be good. Anyways, we're still doing a fantastic over here for our players. Anybody that... Now is the time to tell me. Anybody wants to grow. Now it's the time because I need to... I'm not going to be able to trade anybody for you once I'm done, right? So once the season's over, it's over. So you guys got to make your choice right now. Are you ready to grow or not? If not, you know... tell me right now because, geez, I want to get after the trade deadline and nobody's going to be ready, you know. So I'll take a look at the scouts really quick. 72 points for Ishia, for Jack Hughes. I mean, what a season he's having. He's having a fantastic season, boys. I can't tell you how happy I am about his growth, his performances and stuff like that. I'm really happy. So we're going to simulate this game right here. All right, this is the game we're going to be simulating. And hold on, decline the trade. Okay, we're going to go all the way up against the Canucks game. So that's going to be a crazy game because we are the 2 best teams of the league. They've got 92 points. I've got 90 points. We're both going after it. It's basically between the two of us now for the President's Trophy challenge right here. So who's the best team, right? This is going to be a huge game. We got to win that game big time. But first off, I got to make sure. I got to go now before we up on it to the trade deadline. I got to make sure that I do my due diligence and that I basically take a look at what my stuff is. So trading block, there we go. Trading block, boys. I gotta make sure that I've got nobody here that I want to actually trade, you know. Don't want to trade any of this shit. Yeah, I do not. Well, I've got some surplus. I don't care about that. Surplus, I don't care. But is there any players whatsoever that I might want to trade? Potentially. I don't think I do. Let's take a look at all. So who has a big time like overall? Maybe we can take a look. Maybe we can upgrade a player, boys. You never know. So upgrade a big time player. So Nugent Hopkins, his value is a bit low. He's 86 overall. So we don't need to trade him. We're going to keep him, I guess. We're looking right now for a player who has very high value but low stats. Low overall, boys. That's the type of shit I'm looking for right here. Jack Hughes is doing fantastic. I mean, look at that. Barkov and Ishia are having... Well, Ishia is having a decent season, I guess. They have 42 points, 58 games played. Just needs to keep it moving. I'll keep him. I'll keep him, alright? But I still have him for 5 years. Boys, I found some gems right here. I found some gems that we can trade for big time, and I'm talking about elite players. We can cheese the hell out of the system, and that's what we're definitely going to be doing. I've got the pin players in questions, but I don't know if I can find them too much. Let's go back and see. So I pinned some players here. Let's see really quick if it's working out. So pin players really quick. All the pins. Where would I go? So search players maybe? I guess I would go there, right? So I'm going for, I think forwards. It's definitely maybe everything. Anything at all. But I'm going to go for the pin ones. So watch list. There it is. So all the watch lists. These are all the players we could go for right here. So all the choices. This one's a bit low. So I'm definitely going to unpin him. I need to unpin Guryanov. He's a bit high up. But look at these values. Duchesne, boys. Duchesne at 87 overall, 32 years of age. All right, look at that value. Drouin, top 6. Top 6. And look at their, I'm looking at their overalls. Maybe not Zucker, but Duchesne for Drouin for sure. Bertuzzi. Puljujarvi, boys. Low elite, 84 overall. Exact elite. Nikolai Healers, 87 overall, 27 years of age. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell are their trade values so low? That's because they're having a bad season. And when a player in this game has a bad season, his trade value goes all the way down. It works exactly like it should work. But you can cheese the hell out of that because depending on each team, if you trade for him, I trade for Nikolai Healers. He's a playmaker. I can play him on the first line with Jack Hughes. All of a sudden, it's going to have 50 points. He's going to be a stud. You know? He's just not a stud over there with the Jets. So his trade value is all the way low. I can trade for him and have even first round picks for him probably with him. I'm tempted to go for him. He's have the best option. We also have Duchesne, but center-wise, I think we're good. We don't really need a center, boys. I think definitely what we needed was a winger for sure. Now, we could go for either Ehlers, someone like Drouin, but Ehlers is much better than Drouin. And Guryanov. You know, Guryanov is really good. We could also go for Puljujarvi, boys. Go for him. But Guryanov as well would be a good option, even though his value is a bit high up in there, though. He's in the medium of value. So that we would mean that we needed to trade something in exchange as well. Some draft picks or something like that. I'm gonna go for Ehlers. I'm gonna make an executive decision right here, boys. I'm gonna go for Ehlers, and I might try to go for Puljujärvi as well. So first thing we're gonna do is we're definitely gonna go for Ehlers, and we're gonna go for Puljujärvi. That's gonna be our 2 trades for the for this season. Definitely, that's the 2 trades that we're gonna be doing this season during the trade deadline. That's the 2 guys. So Ehlers and Puljujärvi. We gotta remember because we're gonna be timed. So the Oilers and the Jets. I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. So I want to make sure that I know what I'm gonna trade them for right here. So let's take a look really quick. Proposed trade. I want to do a pre-scouts of this, boys. So first Oilers. We're gonna go over here at the right wing position. We're gonna go with. Oh, that's on my side. That's on my side. Hold on. There we go. Right here. Puljujärvi. Low value, 84 overall. Low elite as well. All right. If I go for him right here and now, I could trade. So basically, I trade someone that I don't care too much about, right? We also need a right wing. Oh, yeah, we do need a right wing. Or does he count because he's in the injury list? Is it because he's in the injury list? Is that what's going on here? Is that actually a thing in this game? Jesper Bratt. No, it's because he's a left wing. That's right. He's a left wing playing on the right wing. Okay, all right. So, yeah, I can keep Jesper Bratt playing on the right wing for sure. And instead of having Ryan Merkley, which, yes, he can still grow. He's a top 6. But instead of wasting him, I could play somebody like... he's a 2-way forward as well, yeah. And Dadonov is a sniper, so I could get rid of Merkley, boys. Just get rid of Merkley. In exchange, you get Puljujärvi, a much better player. Trade for trade, right there. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Actually, I might do these trades right before the trade deadline because I do not want to get timed. I don't want to get timed. I don't like that. The fact that I'm timed, I have to make my choices fast. So let's try and make this trade right. A straight for straight. Top 6 for the Puljujärvi, low elite. Rejected. So we are going to have to give them a little bit right there. Okay, so we are going to have to give them something. I can give you like a bottom 6 players. That's not going to be enough. Okay, so they obviously don't want that. So that might be a bit more tricky then. Might be a bit more of a tricky trade. I could probably trade them one of my 4th that I've got as a bonus. And that was accepted. There it is. So that was accepted. So a 4th and Merkley, which is a top 6 forward, can still grow during the offseason. Can become a good player for them. In exchange for Puljujärvi, which was having a bad season with the Oilers. But they just traded one of their first round picks once. So once again, boys, they got rid of our first round pick. Come over to us, buddy. We're a low elite. I'm going to make sure to play you. And he's going to be playing on the second line instead of Jesper Fast for sure, boys. I'll play him where he's supposed to play. He's going to have a fantastic season. Rest of the career with us at least. I'm going to try to grow him as much as possible. There's our first trade. Right here. Now, the big trade, I'm going to keep it for the actual trade deadline. We're going to make it interesting, boys. All right, so you're going in there, and you're going to be playing on the second line with Ischier and Schwartz. And Dadonov, well, you're playing here, I guess. Unless we want to play... Well, Dadonov was doing great, right? I think Dadonov was doing great with these guys. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's keep it like that for now. Let's keep Dadonov in here. And we'll see what happens. So I think we're good. So next up is obviously going to be... So these guys are both top 6s. Like I don't know if I should be playing. So that's a sniper, 2-way forward and a sniper. What if I take 2 2-way forwards over here? Yeah, it's going to hurt them over here though. That's why I'm doing that, huh? I think Schwartz is a better option than Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins is doing great with Barkov anyways in the third line. Let's keep it like it is for now. Let's keep it like it is. And the next trade, we're going to have to do a pre-scouting though, just to make sure that everything goes through. So Nikolai Ehlers, you're gonna be coming towards our team. You're gonna be in our team. So Nikolai Ehlers is really a low value for the lead. I like that. So Ehlers, what do we want to trade for him? Anything at all. Jesper Bratt is a right winger. Remember that, boys. So what do we want in exchange? So we got Gusev playing right now, right? Schwartz, Hoffman. Who's the other one playing again? It's not that enough. It's not Grabner. Who's the... Oh, it's Nugent Hopkins. Yeah, Nugent Hopkins is the one actually playing on our left wing right here. Yeah, I might want to... Yeah, I want to keep Nugent Hopkins. So, playing on the left wing. So we can trade someone like him or Schwartz. We could trade Schwartz, but he's got some good value to us. So I'm thinking maybe someone like Gutsev, right? Unless Schwartz is like a two-way forward. Is there anybody that's like a two-way forward? Unless, hold on. Is Nugent Hopkins a two-way forward, actually? He is. Nugent Hopkins is a two-way forward, boys. All right. Well. So I might be tempted to trade Nugent Hopkins for Ehlers. Well, that... I mean, overall-wise, it would be good. It would be great for us. But he has high value. I could get like a first round pick and stuff like that, I guess. I could get a first round pick out of him. You know, maybe get that, and that would work because it would definitely work for us. If I do that right here. Yeah, it would definitely work. I could even... Well, I would have to give them something in exchange. Like a second round pick or something. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. I don't know, boys. I mean, Nugent Hopkins, I like this guy, though. I like him. He's playing well for us, even though he's a two-way forward. Two-way forwards are a no-go for me in the teams usually. But no, I kind of want to keep him. Boys. So we could trade. I guess we could trade just a quick upgrade, a simple upgrade, Gusev for him, I guess. Like we get Gusev, right? Gusev, and we also give them something like alongside of another fourth round pick. Really, we don't need too much, right? Well, actually, we could give them something for next year. Do we have a double on next year? We don't. Well, we got to make some sacrifices here and there, right? So I think maybe a fifth round pick would work, actually. Even a sixth. You know what? A sixth round pick, you know, and Gusev for Ehlers would be great. I think it could work. Let's make that trade right now. Let's make that trade, boys. Forget about the trade deadline. Rejected. So it wouldn't go through. So we are going to need to do a fifth round pick. There we go. Fifth round pick. Rejected. All right. We're going to get it, boys. We're going to get it. They're going to accept. So fourth round pick. I'm not going as high up as third. Yeah, okay. So third is going to be maximum for me right there. I'm not giving them the second round pick. That was going to be overpay in terms of stuff. Can we? Okay. Well, they don't want the third round pick. They're going to make it difficult for us. They're going to make it difficult, boys. I think they just don't like that 6-year deal. They don't like that 6-year deal at all, I think. Gusev. All right. I don't want to give them the third. I don't want to give them that. Third and the fourth. All right. Third and the fourth, and it's been accepted. All right, good. So that has been accepted. So third and the fourth with Gusev in exchange for Nikolai Ehlers, 87 overall elite, boys. I think I'm going to keep it right there like that for now, boys. I'll keep it like that. So Ehlers, Hughes, and Bjorkstrand. All right. Ehlers, what kind of season was he? Yeah. Pretty bad season. I mean, 25 points in 64 games played. No wonder he had that value so low, boys. No wonder. And over here, yes, we're going to keep it like that. That's perfect as it is. And I think we're good for the rest. Yeah, the rest is just fine. So that's the 2 trades I was going to do for today, boys. That's definitely the 2 trades I was going to do. Big time upgrade for our team. And I think we definitely traded assets that are not going to be that good for them in the long run. So I think we did a good job right there. I was tempted to trade Nugent Hopkins because he's a two-way forward. Even Ishia but we're going to give them a chance. They are having a good season, so let's give them a chance, boys. All right, next up, I think we're ready now, right? We're ready to enter the actual trade deadline. Let's skip that game right here. All right, let's go into, we're definitely buying. Definitely buyer mode. We're going to enter the trade deadline and see what type of trades is going to happen, boys. It's going to be very fantastic. So, Ryan Ellis, Jacob Slavin, and Teravainen, big-time players. Shan, Galchenyuk, right? They've got all these guys right here. Drouin with that value super low for an 86 overall. That would be very interesting to have on our team. And actually, I could actually go for him instead of... I'm kind of interested. Hold on. I'm kind of interested in him. I still want to see though. Trade. Can we get? I can't see the players that I've got, right? So already a trade, first round pick for Teravainen. He's going to Boston, boys. So Teravainen's going to Boston, right there. I kind of interested in the Drouin, really quick. I want to see maybe we can get something out of this, boys. He's got low value. He's pretty young still, so maybe we can trade. Actually, you know, he's the same as Nugent Hopkins. You know the difference. So Pittsburgh, Nestorov in exchange for Sanford and Bailey and Nieto. All right, just a low trade right there. So they both have the same amount, right? They want him, obviously. The same amount of overall, 86 each, right? Both 86 overall. Actually, Drouin is younger. He's younger than Nugent Hopkins, and he's the sniper, and he's an actual left winger, you know? And Nugent Hopkins is a center, but he's playing on the left wing. I think we should do that trade, boys. I think we should go after Drouin. Jacob Slavin going to Vancouver in exchange for a first round pick and basically another player. Interesting. So Vancouver is making some moves. Vancouver's getting some players, obviously, just like us, to make sure that they do have the President's Trophy. But we're in there. We're in the same mindset as you, buddy. So I'm thinking we could do that trade, and plus we could have a first round pick in exchange. Probably. I'm not... well, it's going to be hard. Oh, man. Look at that value for next season. Holy shit. Yeah, we could probably have a first round pick, like literally have a first round pick and trade like next year's second round pick, maybe a second and a third. Second and a third for Nugent Hopkins. I'm not going higher than that though. I'm not going higher than that. So first round pick, rejected. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get a first round pick out of them, but we can definitely get a second round pick for sure. I think that could work. We can even get something else. We could definitely get like a third round pick. I feel like at least. Third and a second with Drouin for Nugent Hopkins. Let's see if we can get that, boys. No, it's not. It's too much. Let's try a fourth round pick. You never know. We gotta try stuff. So Vegas Golden Knights traded Galchenyuk to the Philadelphia Flyers for Ginning and some couple of draft picks. So a fourth and a second with Drouin. Let's go. Rejected. Fourth and a fifth. If the fourth and the fifth doesn't work, second and the fifth doesn't work, I'm not going to go too much. All right, there we go. We got a trade. I'm happy with that trade, boys. Drouin is younger. He's got lower trade value, so we're able to get some draft picks out of that. So there we go. Trade alert, Montreal. Made another trade, by the way, as well at the same time. So Sorensen and Wayne Simmons are going to the Oilers in exchange for some draft picks. Yeah, Montreal is unloading right now. They're getting some draft picks, but they just traded 2 draft picks, basically. So they gave me 2 draft picks and Drouin for Nugent Hopkins. I'm happy with that. I've got Nugent Hopkins on my team. I am more than happy with that, boys. Yeah, I don't need to make any more trades, boys. I didn't see any defensemen that were really like that good or that interesting and low value wise. I didn't see any defensemen, so now we can back out. I don't need to see anything else. All right, if there are any other trades that happen, they can just tell me, I guess, big time trades. I'm gonna back out because we did want to finish the season, right? So We gotta finish the season off really quick. So there we go. Campbell going to Calgary for Wilson and stuff like that. So that's the only other big trade that will happen. We're doing so good. I actually need to take a look at our edit lines because I know that's another glitch. There's a lot of glitches in this game. But it's fine, I guess, with the upgrades they did and everything. So it does best lines. It modifies your lines after you're out of the trade deadline, boys. That's what it does. It kind of it's annoying a little bit, but it's fine. We're gonna live with it, I guess. Hoffman, you're left wing, so I don't know why you're playing there. Dickinson, you're going in there. You're the replacement, basically. Let's go. Puljujärvi and the second line. Bjorkstrand, you're going in there. Switching it up like that. Barkov, no, thank you. You'll go Hoffman right there, and Drouin is going to be playing right there. Unless we can do that. No, okay. So Drouin, even though it's a -2 right there, that's because we have 2 snipers and a 2-way forward. If I put it right there, you know, it would work, but I can't. Barkov's going to play on the third line. So we're going to keep it like that. I feel like they're going to do just fine anyways. All right, he's a sniper. He's going to do great for us. I'm really excited to check out what he can actually do for us. 91 overall of things. Actually, he's much better. He's much better of a sniper than Hoffman when you think about it. But yeah, I think he's a much better sniper overall. So we're going to have Hoffman play with Barkov and Dadonov, actually. That's a much better decision overall. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, boys. Hoffman, you're going to go to this third line. And next up, what do we have here? Nothing. I think that's pretty much the same. Nothing changes here. And over here, well, don't think anybody... Yeah, they changed the lineups right there as well. So I got to modify the lineups again for the AHL. Hold on. AHL lines have been done as well. So now we're ready to go, boys. We're ready to do our thing again and to simulate the rest of the season, really. And I'm excited to see what Drouin, Ehlers, and what's his face, the other one that we traded for, basically. I forgot. Oh my god, how did I forget? Anyways, 2, 4, 5, all the way up to the Minnesota Wild game. I'm excited to see what these 3 players that we traded for are going to be able to do for our team this at the end of the season, at least. You know, how are they going to be able to help us out in the long run? We just upgraded our team big time, right? It's a big time upgrade for me. That's all it is. It's just big time upgrades. And actually, yeah, 67 games right there played. So I got to keep it moving because I said I was going to do scouts every 10 games now. So that's 8, 9, and 10. So all the way up to the Carolina Hurricanes game, actually, to put it at 70. And Ristolainen is finally back. So we didn't even have our full team. Remember that, because we have both Jesper Pratt and Ristolainen injured during that time. So Murphy, you're getting replaced again by Ristolainen. And Ristolainen, you're basically replacing one of these two. You're replacing Ekholm for sure. And over here, you're going to be replacing Gustafsson. So you're right D. You're playing better on the right D, I guess. Left D, right D, good. Left D, right D. I'm going to keep Smith, which he grew, by the way. He did grow. Usually they do that. As you can see right there, I'm going to show you after the simulation, basically. The players, the young players, they tend to grow. They tend to be ready for the NHL after the actual trade deadline, which is kind of annoying in a sense, but I guess it's part of the deal, really, right? It's just how it is, I guess. Okay, so you are gonna get replaced by this other dude that I had injured, or yeah, you are, because he's a 7th defenseman. Sekera, you're AHL, so we're good right there. Let's keep it moving, boys. Not too much right there. There we go. There's a win against Minnesota. We gotta keep winning, boys. Gotta keep winning games. There we go. There's another win. We started losing games though. We haven't had an actual winning streak in a while, but we're still 7-3 in our last 10 games, so we're still fantastic. We're doing for just great, boys. Just fantastic. 103 points for the Canucks. and we're 102. 72. Yeah, we still have the advantage over them. I still think we can definitely beat them, but we're really in the race with them big time. We gotta beat them though, boys. We gotta defeat them. All right, the scouts are done. Finally, after like 10 minutes or so of doing them, it took me forever. It takes forever to do the scouts, boys, but at the very end, it matters. When it actually matters when you do it manually, because at least you know who you're going after in the draft, you know. So at least there's that. And you get to get some franchise players sometimes out of nowhere and stuff like that. So you never know. Anyways, we're continuing right here. We got that done on that side. I did want to take a look at our players. After 10 games only, what have they done for us? So 10 games for the for these players. We're at 9 games in this case. 7 points already. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Either 7 points in 9 games. He's playing for a great team. He actually knows what he's doing. You know, I'm playing on the right place. Now, Drouin, what about him? 4 points in 8 games. All right, not too shabby. Not bad, not horrible. But it's not great either. You know, it's kind of tweener zone. But it's fine. It's fine. He's playing the second line. Eventually he'll produce, right? He's playing with Isha and Puljujärvi, so he'll produce. What about Hoffman? I think he's doing great. I think they're all doing great over there, and that's pretty much the same. So these two guys, not too shabby. All right, so far they're doing all right. Did I not trade for another guy? I mean, I traded for Drouin and Ehlers, but I thought I traded for somebody else, right? I traded for somebody else. Who was it? Puljujärvi. Yeah, no, Puljujärvi is the other one I traded for. Yeah. So Puljujärvi, what have you done? 5 points? Yeah, 9. Yeah. Yeah. These guys, they're playing well together. So no changes, boys. No changes. They're just fine together. Let's take a look really quick. Actually, I do need to see this. Well, no, forget about the team stats. I think we're doing just fine, boys. So 2, 4, 5. So hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. And 10, so all the way up to the Washington Capitals games. There we're going to look at the team stats, just make sure that everything's fine. Jesper Brack is finally back in the team. He got injured for a while there. I was worried he wasn't going to come back ever, man. Holy shit. Jesper Brack, you're back finally. So since you're back, I obviously got to play you above Dadonov, because normally you're supposed to play on the second line, but you're going to be playing on the third line because Dadonov cannot, because Puljujärvi is already playing there and he's got better potential, so he's playing there instead. So Jesper Bratt, he'll be playing here, boys, on the third line, and Dadonov is going to be stuck in the fourth line with Getzlav and Schwartz. All right, so let's see. We got 2 wins in a row so far. There's the third win in a row. 4th win in a row. There we go. And that comes to an end against the Lightning. Another loss in a shootout, but a win afterwards. Another win in shootouts. Good. A loss against Carolina. A loss against Buffalo. We got to win games. Oh, God. All right. Well, Puljujärvi just got injured again. Well, not again. For the first time. So we just got him and he gets injured. That's great. So looks like, man, Dickinson's going to have his hands full. He replaced a lot of players. Already like 25, around the 25 marks of games played. That's pretty good for him. All right, let's put back Dadonov in there, and I guess with Barkov. Let's go, boys. Oh, man, 3 losses in a row here to finish it up. That is not good, man. Come on, guys. What about the President's Trophy? We're 113. We're equal right now. We got the same amount of points as the Canucks. We got to win our last games. We got to win our last games. I want that President's Trophy, boys. Let's go. Win their fucking game. All right, it's important. Win these games. Let's go, man. Do we have any scouts I have to assign? Probably, right? I probably have. Yeah, I've got some scouts I have to assign. Hold on. All right, so scouts are done. Now it's time, boys. We got to win these last games. 2 games remaining. Let's win those. It's very important that we do, because we're in a kind of like contendership for the best team of the year once again. But we gotta beat the Canucks for that. So let's go. The Capitals are a tough team to beat. They're a good team this year. Oh, fuck you, guys. Come on, man. What is this? Four losses in a row. Now the Canucks have 115. They got to lose their last game and we got to win our... Well, even then, I think even then it might be tricky. Oh, God. They got to win. They got to lose their last game. They got to lose it. They got to lose and we got to win. We got to win that game, boys. Come on. All right, I'm going a real-time simulation for this one. I'm going real-time simulation. I'm not kidding around, boys. We got to win that fucking game, please. It's very important. Win that game. All right, let's go. So, first period. Second period. 1-1. Ehlers is going to score a goal for us. Third period. Overtime. Okay, overtime, please. Win that goddamn game. Oh, my God. We're going to shoot out. We're going to shoot out, boys. Let's go, buddy. We win. Yes, we win in the shootout. So we won that game. All we need is we have to hope for the Canucks to lose their last game. The Canucks need to lose their last game, boys. Oh, they already played their game. So we're equal again. It's just like the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're finishing equally to them in terms of points. But who's going to get it? Because we got the same stats. We both have the same stats, 55, 22, and 5, both of us. Oh, who's going to get it, boys? I don't know. I don't know who's going to get it. But we're out of the season. The season's over. Who are facing in the playoffs? Buffalo Sabres are going to be the ones we're going to be facing. I want to see. I want to see who got it. Who got the best team? I think we got it. We're number 1, boys. I think we have it. Where did it come down to? What did it come down to? Regulation plus overtime wins. We got one more than them. I think. It played by one more? Wow. I like that. Oh, yes. So for the second time in a row, boys, it looks like we're going to be the President's Trophy team. I'm a great GM. I know what I'm doing, boys. I just know what I'm doing. And now we're upping up to the playoffs. Hopefully this time around, we'll be able to go a lot further away. Even though our last 10 games, look at that. We played like dog shit in our last 10 games. It's the only time. Like our last 10 games was the worst record we had the entire year. For some reason, we started playing bad. I don't know. But I'll see you guys for the next video. We're going to take a look at the stats, player stats, everything. Remember to like and subscribe to the intro video. I'll see you guys for the next one. Keep it easy.